All right, I am going to be working through some electric guitar tutorials for the worship songs we do here at Fresno Church on a regular basis. And we really only have one electric guitarist role right now, which hopefully will expand in the future. And so what that means is usually there's at least two electric guitarists. One is really handling the lead lines, and then the other is doing more of the like the glue in the background, almost acting like a keyboard, kind of bringing in the atmosphere, the fullness to the whole stage. You don't really hear it cut through the mix. You more feel it kind of gluing everything together. And so having one electric guitarist means that electric guitarist has got to kind of know when to switch between those two roles. When am I that lead that's laying down that melody, that's really cutting through the mix, that is making that sound that is leading the melody of the song, or maybe even the energy of the song. And then when am I kind of in the background, really just like providing that support and filling out the sound. And so one of the hard things about this role is just discerning which role you're supposed to do at what time. And as we work through these tutorials, I'll give some thoughts and maybe like a little bit of like plan A, plan B, depending on the song. What we use is mainly this ancient Boss ME80 multiple guitar effects pedal. This beast right here had this for probably over a decade now. And there's many banks in this of sounds that you can set and pre-save. And so we use bank 2, and we use just the 4 sounds, 1, 2, 3, 4 here on the bottom. And then you can use the volume pedal as well. I've worked to kind of hone these sounds to what we need. Again, one day we'll upgrade. We'll get probably a better setup for the electric guitar, but this is what we're working with right now. And so preset 1 is going to be almost like imitating an acoustic guitar. It's just a clean sound that you can strum. You can bring some rhythm in with. And so like we'll use that for, like that's what I use for My Feet Are on the Rock, maybe Glorious Day to kind of bring a palm muting kind of strum thing going. And then 2 is going to be distortion with limited effects. So it's mainly just kind of a punchy distortion that I don't want to crowd or muddy the sound too much, but it gives me that power and that energy and that punch. 3 is kind of the middle ground between 2 and 4, which I'll explain. 3 is the distortion with a bunch of effects. So it's gonna give like a bigger sustaining sound and sometimes almost like add more of a fullness. It's gonna kind of, the strum doesn't matter as much, because once you're strumming it, the sustain and the reverb and the delay kind of make it just almost like a keyboard, like you're holding a chord on a keyboard. But then it's going to really allow you to cut through with those lead lines as well, with that distortion and those effects. It's going to make them sound very big, sustained. It's going to give a cool sound on a lot of the bigger parts of the song. And then 4 is what we use a lot because it's safe for diamonds. It's just a great electric guitar sound that glues everything together. It cuts through enough, but it doesn't really take the lead. It lays down a nice kind of atmosphere and fills the whole sound of the band and glues everything together, kind of like keys. Keys and electric guitar complement each other a lot and kind of do the same job. Sometimes they overlap with the job they're doing. So there's our presets. 1 is our clean strum sound. 2 is distortion. I don't want to say clean distortion. Limited effects, and then effects with distortion. And then 4 is going to be mostly just a clean effects sound. And I'll show you this as we get into the tutorial. So that's kind of the basic setup, the beginning of the electric guitar at Fresno Church.